Hi everyone, welcome to week 8 of our 12 weeks of Halloween here on Ink and Inspirations, and this is the little treat we're making. I thought it would be great for a neighbor, a coworker, or a friend, and I have these little K-cups with orange and black that I thought would be really cute with our Spooky Night Designer Series paper. So that's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to divide this project into 2 shorter videos so that it doesn't run too long. So today we're going to just work on assembling the box and getting our little ribbon embellishment ready. So I am using 2 of our tiny treat boxes that are clear and just ready to go. They have some cellophane on the outside to keep them nice and pretty until you're ready to use them. So you'll just want to pull that off first. And these are great for so many things, and I've used them for baby shower favors here lately. So I'm going to open it up. We're going to assemble, and I kind of fold it on all these score lines before I actually put it together so that I'm not wrestling with it to try to get it to stay. They're just very firm and thick boxes, and I think you'll like using them for your creating. So let me get that done, and we'll do it on both of them. And I believe, yes, these are 2-inch square, 2-inch cubes. So they're a nice size. You can put treats in them. I put candles in them as little gifts and favors. They're good to use with just simply a ribbon tied around it and maybe a little tag, or you can embellish it as much as you'd like. So the first thing we're going to do after we get all of these folded is we're going to take our paper snips and we're going to cut off these top side tabs. So I'm just going to take that and cut them off, and we'll be using this with the tops open, so we're not going to need these. So let's just cut those off. Okay, and let's do this one. And we're going to assemble it by folding the bottoms together, and then we're going to leave the lid open for this project, and it makes like a little handle. Okay, so for this, what you're going to do is you're going to fold in the largest side with the 2 tabs first, then the 2 sides, and then this little pointed side. You just push in, and it adheres together. Of course, it's going to give me fits now since I'm recording. Okay, let's try it again on this one. Fold it down, the 2 sides, and then come on down with this one. Okay, no need for adhesive. It's going to stay together just fine. Now, we have these 2 sides that we want to stick together, including the lid. So I'm going to take some tear and tape and run it from top in the center to the bottom. Okay, and then I'm just going to tear off the edge and then do it again on this side, top to the bottom, tear off the edge. And then I have a piece of the Spooky Night Designer Series paper, and it's cut at 1 inch by 9 inches in length, and that's going to be ready to go after we put our boxes together. And I really didn't need 2 pieces of sticky strip, but you know, it'll work. Double hold. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take this piece 1 by 9 and fold it in half, and it's going to go over top just like that to cover that sticky strip. So let me go ahead and put some on this side, and now I will need it on both sides for this. So let's go ahead and do that. And then take off the paper adhesive. The paper strip. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright, here we go. Now, we're going to slip that over, and I'm putting it down and butting it up with the bottom, and all the while that's covering that sticky strip down the center there. Okay? So there's our little handle. Now we're ready to put a strip around the edges, around the sides of the box. So I've got this piece of Spooky Night paper cut at 1.5 inches by 12, and I already have a piece of sticky strip, tear and tape on each edge. Okay, then I'm going to put it right side up and wrap around like this. And I'm just going to fold it at these corners. And I wanted to make sure I didn't put it and cover that little opening there. It just makes for a neater look. Okay. And then I can go ahead and stick this down, and you'll see that I have a little gap there. Well, not to worry, because we're going to be covering that with our stamped Merry Cafe image. So here's this box ready to go. Now I've got a piece of the stitched pumpkin pie ribbon and the basic black shimmer ribbon that's got glittery specks in it, so pretty. And I'm gonna fold those in half. Okay, and then I'm going to cut a piece of linen thread, and tie this around. And you can either tie a bow or a knot, doesn't matter. Just like that. And I think I'm going to do a knot today, just to keep it simple. And we'll set that aside, trim off those edges, and we'll be ready to attach that once we get our stamped image onto our little box. So stay tuned for part 2.